Welcome to the Geek Easy. Sit back, grab a libation of your choice, and relax, 'cause it's time to do some geek stuff in the Geek Easy. Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Grab a beverage of your choice, because today we will be reviewing Green Arrow, The Longbow Hunters, Volume 1, published by DC, written by Mike Grell. This is a beast of a book at 1,500 some odd pages. It's the first half of the Mike Grell run. In I think it was 87, the miniseries Longbow Hunters comes out, and it was a grittier version. It's Green Arrow. He moves to Seattle with Diana, and there is a couple of different things going on. You got some murders going on, some serial killing and all that, and one of the main characters is this Japanese lady who is out killing some members of some old men who were ahead of this company, and then another guy killing like street prostitutes and all that. It sold well, and so they decided to continue the series on, start up with a regular series, and have Green Arrow reimagined where he's just doing street level crime. None of the trick arrows anymore. He's got real arrows, and it's gritty. You've got him going after, like I said, street level crime, sex traffickers, drug dealers, all this. And for the first little while, that's what happens, and it's really good. I mean, you have Diana setting up a flower shop called Sherwood's Florist, and he is like the delivery man, but he also goes out at night and solves all these crimes or stops stuff from happening, coming to loggerheads with the police, even though they're like, okay, you're doing this stuff. But then after a while, it starts to stray from that, because in the miniseries, he dealt with a guy who was in the CIA, and so the CIA guy comes back to him and says, "Hey, that money that you took because we couldn't report it? Yeah, we're gonna have to have you do a mission for us or you're going to get in trouble with the IRS." And so this leads him to start getting more involved with international things. Like he winds up going to Panama. He's going to all this other stuff. And then there's a point where he kills somebody. I don't think I'm giving away anything here. And he has to go on he goes on a walkabout, which lasts about a year. So now he's going to England. He's going to be in all these different places while he's searching for himself and getting involved in these international things, like going against the IRA. For those of you who aren't old enough, that was the Irish Republican Army. They were going at it with the Catholics and the Protestants in Ireland back in the 80s and 90s. And just there's these, he winds up in Africa going up against poachers, and just these really big, kind of preachy things that it's like, dude, what does this have to do with street level crimes that he was supposed to be here fighting? So, I mean, I really enjoyed the stuff where he's in Seattle kicking ass and going after the bad guys. Once he started going, international on his walkabout and becoming the go-to guy that, these organizations are saying, hey, we need you to hunt these people and go down and all this stuff. I think it came off track from what the original plan was. I don't know. And so I'm hoping in Volume 2 it goes back to him working in Seattle and going up against street level stuff. Because I found that more interesting. Because that was the interesting stuff that he was fighting, was, dealing with the lowlifes, the, people killing prostitutes, people, trying to rob old ladies and doing chop stuff. And that was more interesting in my opinion. So I'm going to have to give this right now a 3.25 because it strayed a little bit. The last, say, a little under half of this book. I mean, the whole thing was well written. It's just parts of it was just not something that I felt necessary for the book because, they're, like I said, they're supposed to be, he's supposed to be going after street level people, and he winds up going after, poachers and IRA members and all that stuff. And it's like, yeah. So 3.25, and let's see what happens in book 2. I'm probably not going to read that right away because this thing was like 1,500 pages, and the other one is 14 something. So between the two, it's 3,000 pages. I might do another book in between, but we'll see. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of it if you read it. And like, subscribe, most of all, enjoy your comics.